These are the top 10 things you should be buying at Sam's Club this February 2026, and there's a huge selection of brand new deals for every corner of your home. We begin with a brand new storage essential. This 4-piece clear organizational bin set that's on sale right now for $14. These are made in the USA, stack vertically, and are versatile enough to use anywhere from a bathroom to a pantry. I was immediately drawn to this 2-pack of cooling pillows, as it's rare to find them at just $10 a pop. At that price, my expectations were modest, but these were relatively cool to the touch with a soft yet supportive structure. As a perfectly timed way to ride out the cold spells of last month, these spring welcome mats at $12.97 are vibrant and come in 2 designs with a non-slip base, ready to keep the outdoor elements away from your entryway. Point 2 starts off with a big price drop on this Chefman Toastair that's brand new and down to $110 until February 22nd. It can air fry, broil, bake, and toast with glass French doors and enough space for a 12-inch pizza or 4-pound chicken. From protein to pasta, these beautiful green, blue, or gray bowls sold in a 4-pack at $14.88 have a highly reflective glossy glaze, so if you enjoy your carbs as much as I do, you'll notice each bowl has its own subtle variation that makes the set feel almost handcrafted. There's nothing more appetizing than a charcuterie board with a price drop, so at $14.94 until the 22nd of this month, this brand new herringbone bamboo beauty at almost 22 by 17 inches would meet all sorts of entertainment needs, including cutting and serving. For point 3, you might consider it a little peculiar for me to feature an instant 12-person tent at $280, but with built-in LED lighting, an inclement weather build, and 2-minute setup time, I don't expect these to last long. This is that time of year when I collect a large number of deck box requests, so I have 2 to share. One with a 170-gallon capacity for $130 in a graphite gray color, or its bigger, extra large sibling with a 230-gallon build and $40 price increase that's available in the exact same color. As one of the most unique kitchen or pantry storage finds I've seen at Sam's, this 2-pack of wrought iron wire baskets at $24.78 offers a large basket at 11 inches by 11 inches with the smaller counterpart at 9 by 9 inches, which could be used to contain any fruit or veggies that roll like apples, oranges, potatoes, or onions, with a beautiful wooden lid to seal the deal. If a bedroom or home office needs some extra heat, this personal heater at $30 covers up to 152 square feet of space, which is not far off from the size of an average hotel room in New York City. And if you'd prefer to stay warm without consuming so much energy, these large 60-inch by 70-inch lounge throw blankets at $10.88 are generously sized with a variety of patterns that vary from one store to the next. By the way, if you are enjoying this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up, as that really helps my channel. Point 4 begins with this box of small in size but big in taste mini cheesecakes at $18.27, all beautifully presented so you can inhale them with joy and little remorse, since each piece is tiny. Not all desserts come down to looks, as it's very easy to miss this French vanilla pound cake at $7.84 that's brand new from the Sam's Club bakery. As another Sam's Club find ready to please the masses, this 60-piece seasonal cookie platter is $19.93, with honey almond and birthday cake shortbread stealing the show, alongside chocolate cherry, blueberry cream, and salted caramel cashew, all as wonderful as you could imagine. I was pleased to see the return of these highly refreshing sorbet shells at $13.27, where each bowl is composed from real fruit skins that correspond to the wonderful sorbet flavor that sits proud within its clever handcrafted vessel. I've sampled all sorts of variations from the True Fruit brand before, so I was pleased to spot this strawberry and cream combo, reduced in price to $10.18 for a refreshing frozen treat with a more than pronounced white chocolate taste. And later on in this video, I'll have some more new desserts you do not want to miss. Point 5 starts off with a stoic yet spectacular find for $35. 2 crane statues at roughly 5 feet tall in a weather-resistant design and an eye-catching metallic blue color to bring some serenity to a front or backyard. If you're looking for something to match, you could pick up this wind chaser at $70 that's 6 feet in height and offered in either a powder-coated steel blue finish or a copper-colored alternative. You could sit back and admire your new backyard decor from this new Hollywood rocking chair at $190, composed from all-weather materials and a 20-year warranty. If you'd prefer something that doesn't rock, this American-made Adirondack chair at $90 has a cup holder and a 10-year warranty with a UV-resistant design. While your family members sit back and relax, the griller of the house could be put to work alongside this 35-inch barrel grill with almost 800 square inches of cooking potential and a $200 price, which is competitive for a charcoal grill of this size with wheels for easy maneuvering. Returning at $85, this storage box from Suncast can withstand the elements with enough capacity for 150 feet of garden hose, brass connections, and a 5-year warranty. To attach to the other end of your garden hose, this highly impressive looking watering set at $19.97 is a tremendous price considering each of the nozzles on their own would cost you at least $10 elsewhere. This large and in charge oversized chaise at $1,500 is a place where I could envision my wife and I falling asleep, although its price would keep me awake at night despite the loveliness of the black frame. As something else that's wonderful in terms of appearance, although something I would not buy, this recliner set is a whopping $1,200, and while it does present itself as a 3-piece, that side table is one of the tiniest I've seen, and this price seems crazy to me for what's essentially wicker furniture with a footrest at $1,000 a piece. We have a very refreshing point 6 that begins with these cooling throws as a potential pairing to the Members Mark cooling pillows I showcased earlier. Also on the cooling front, this 3-piece cooling comforter set is $40 for a queen and $50 for a king. You could take your first step out of bed onto a new area rug, and at $100, these 6 feet by 9 foot options are some of the nicer ones I've seen at Sam's and felt incredibly soft. To clean your new rug, especially if you have a 4-legged family member, these little green pet vacuums are now $20 off and down to $70, which is on par with Black Friday pricing, but only until February 14th. As what could be the ultimate Valentine's Day gift or self-care find, I've seen these Shark CryoGlow masks heavily advertised everywhere. At $349, it offers both hot and cold therapy with a promise to target fine lines or acne and various other features I may never fully understand. For a tech-focused gift idea, I felt as though I was living in a parallel universe to discover a pair of Skull Candy earbuds with engineering from Bose, 2 competing audio companies. Anyhow, these $100 premium earbuds have a 32-hour battery life and cost a fraction of what you'd pay if they were produced solely by Bose. In the number 7 spot and jumping aboard that high-protein marketing bandwagon, this penne pasta at $5.12 per pound is a high-protein recipe, aka jam-packed with Italian sausage and cheese. These delicious-looking sausage, pepperoni, and cheese calzones, new at $6.54 per pound, look as though they're built for 2 people or 2 separate meals with reheat potential in an oven or air fryer with 2 accompanying packs of marinara sauce. I'm definitely someone who can appreciate the edge-to-edge perfection of Detroit pizza, so this 2-pack is very well priced at $12.97 with double-decker pepperoni and enough food for up to 10 people. I'm not usually a fan of Asian noodle dishes with this high of a per-pound price, but these Szechuan beef noodles at $6.46 per pound rely just as heavily on the meat as they do on the base, and this is still slightly cheaper than takeout. From fresh to frozen, this shrimp linguine dish at $12.76 boasts a garlicky butter Old Bay seasoned sauce and would likely be a kid-friendly meal option provided your offspring is accepting of shrimp. As a more defined family favorite, these grilled chicken quesadillas at $12.97 are ready in 1 minute with 14 pieces per pack. For poultry in a slightly healthier presentation, this 6-pack of chicken Alfredo bowls at $15.84 is jam-packed with broccoli in a microwave or stovetop-ready preparation that can be accomplished in under 6 minutes. My family has become big fans of skillet-prepared gnocchi rather than the type you boil, so this Rana-filled gnocchi kit at $8.77 is something I will be picking up, where each of these cheese-filled morsels, topped with a garlic Parmesan butter tomato cheese sauce, amounts to a crowd pleaser prepared in minutes. On the healthier side, this cherry pistachio salad at $7.16 per pound works out to around $9 per package. However, at this price, I would have preferred to see a grilled protein added like chicken, but if you are in a hurry and want all the work done for you, this could be an option. Finally, this 8-pack of Bluey snack trays at $9.48 comes with peeled apple slices, cheese, and pretzels, and a bonus coloring activity on the back that could make all the difference for a selective eater on the go. Point 8 starts off with some cozy fashion finds, like this highly comfortable looking short sleeve men's polo at $8.98. It's been a while since I've used the word shacket, so I was pleased to see this men's barn shacket at $22 as a lightweight outerwear item where you can tell the designer clearly had fun with the collar. Moving on to another long sleeve option for men, these knits at $13 in green, gray, or blue color options are neat and nicely priced. Available in 4 different colors, these sandwash hoodies at $17 are some of the softest and nicer sweatshirts I've come across and resemble a finish I've seen from brands sold for a significantly higher price. I discussed the unfortunate Eddie Bauer bankruptcy in my recent email newsletter, so it will be interesting to see if these women's quarter zip pullovers from that brand could soon become a collectible at $18. I wasn't sure how to pronounce the title of these women's express pants at $15. Is it Pont Pant or Ponty Pant? Either way, these are ankle length and appear as though they'd be comfortable. Apparently, leopard print jeans are still a thing because these high-rise options at $12.81 stop me in my tracks, with more traditional denim washes available too if you want something a little less exciting. To wear with those leopard print jeans at almost half price, these women's full-zip travel jackets at $9.81 include an interior passport pocket with a pattern option and what appears to be a nice lightweight design. Our next point begins with a real signal. Spring is almost here, starting with these hydrangea plants available in the warehouse for $13 that look noticeably better than what I typically see this time of year. If you'd prefer to hang your hydrangeas, these hanging planters at $12.96, sold in 6 different designs at my local warehouse, are marketed to withstand all weather conditions with a stainless steel chain and silicone water stopper. To sit back and enjoy your backyard or balcony bug-free, these cement citronella candles at $25 can be used to ward off any pesky visitors such as mosquitoes, with an up to 30-hour burn time and 7 wicks that almost give this the appearance of that vanilla loaf I showed you earlier. As a backyard brand with which I've had great success, this Works Trimmer Blower Combo Kit at $200 is a 20-volt battery-powered beauty ready to tackle all sorts of yard cleanup and maintenance tasks. I'll use the word delightful to describe these mini rose arrangements for $15. These plants need bright light and, more explicitly, a southeast-facing location according to the package. If you don't have a southeast-facing location, it appears Sam's may not want you to buy these, which could make you a perfect candidate instead for these Lego roses at $48. More expensive, but they do last forever, with the added benefit of red or pink, and a gorgeous design for Valentine's Day and beyond. Before we get to the bonus section, point 10 celebrates the top clearance finds at Sam's this month, starting with these reversible cozy throw blankets at $7.91. Some of the nicest boots I've ever seen under $15 are these Eddie Bauer Bad Boys for $12.81 with what appears to be decent traction and cozy footbeds. I was rather stunned by the clearance price of this heated travel seat cushion 2-pack by Home Medics for $16.83. At under $9 per chair cover, you score something that provides both heat and massage with a car adapter included. I was not surprised to see these Tremontina Dutch ovens on clearance for $38.20, as we're at that almost post-holiday 3-month mark. From cookware to bakeware, these lowercase Pyrex 5-piece sets are now on clearance for $16.20 and represent a more than $12 price drop, with 3 deep glass baking dishes with 2 lids. I was originally thrown off by the clearance price of this 15-piece Henkel's knife block set at $68.98. It seemed too good to be true, as you get 12 stainless steel blades and a variety of kitchen essentials alongside a sharpener and kitchen shears. This rolling toolbox at $50.93 is a steal for those in need of what's essentially a tool shop on wheels, with every type of compartment and divider present to accompany some intense-looking rubber wheels with a quick-release handle. As a plan-ahead garden-ready tech find, these rock speakers are $39 off and down to a clearance price of $200 for a 2-pack from the well-regarded Victrola brand. Well, this is still wildly out of our budget. If this is something you could see yourself enjoying when the weather permits, this is actually a decent price. Our bonus section begins with a huge assortment of French-style macarons at $14.87. For a Valentine or to make yourself feel more loved, these gourmet cupcakes are $11 for 8 and look both gorgeous and tasty. If your Valentine is messy, this self-emptying Shark Matrix RoboVac is competitively priced at $230 with a 30-day dustbin capacity and a price that's within $20 of what we see on Black Friday. I personally have emotional difficulty mentioning Easter this close to Valentine's Day, but I don't expect these adorable bunny baskets to be around as we inch closer to April, so I will make an exception and flag these for you as some of the most plush baskets I've ever seen at under $20. From the higher-end Hunter brand, these Chelsea-style boots at $80 have a pull-on design and likely a decent level of comfort, which is typically associated with this company. For something more heavy-duty like a work site, these men's Helly Hansen work boots at $62.81 have a waterproof construction and meet standards for impact, compression, and other harsher work site hazards. This basketball-ready trampoline at $250 with a surprisingly low 250-pound weight capacity is 14 feet in diameter with a heavy-duty enclosure. This pollinator garden set at $20 includes 3 different metal and wooden trowels, 3 garden markers, and non-invasive wildflower seed packets. If your entire kitchenware collection needs an upgrade, this KitchenAid set at $189.96 provides an excellent assortment of non-stick cookware that's PFOA free with an oven, dishwasher, and induction-compatible design with a lovely ceramic build. My wife would have a field day with this reusable balloon garland kit at $39.98, as I've seen her manually construct all sorts of similar designs by hand in a multi-hour commitment, while this set boasts an under 10-minute inflation time and pre-connected design. If you have a large budget and mammoth outdoor seating space, this 7-piece sectional at $19.99 is ready to entertain. But if you don't have weather conducive to this type of activity, I'd wait until Memorial Day when prices will be more competitive with more selection. With an Adidas-like striped design, these Dolce Vita sneakers for women at $25 have what appears to be a furry-lined interior, which seems weird to me for a tennis shoe. At a first glance, these women's sandals at $19 have a somewhat Birkenstock-inspired design until you see this random braided center strap that makes them rather unique. Anyhow, thank you so much for watching. I love you. Bye-bye.